this video, I'm going to go over some of the 5 things that chinchillas sometimes will do. And eventually, with you being a new chinchilla owner, these are some things that you might go to expect. Number 1. Chinchillas will often throw their poop outside their cage, regardless whether you have guards around the cage or shelves with back guards behind them or inside them. Eventually, their poop will just get out and get out on the floor. It'll be like Legos stepping on them. Number 2. The number 2 thing that chinchillas do expect is, I don't have a reference right now because I've gotten rid of all of my chinchilla daggers and whatnot, is chinchillas like to craft their wood into little daggers or little stakes that you'd see like on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, if you've ever seen that show, and various other weapons. And most of the time they like to, if it's small enough, they'll craft them and throw them outside of their cage. So that's one thing to expect to see on the floor in front of the cage before you go in front of the cage at all, to expect to see one of those. Number 3 is expect your chinchilla to sometimes throw poop outside of the cage, not only just outside of the cage, onto you. They'll hit you with their own poop if you're close enough to their cage. Number 4 would be, depending on what kind of chinchilla you have, male or female, they might end up peeing on you, which, not just peeing on you, spraying pee into your face. So if you have a female, expect to be sprayed in the face once in a while, especially if it's during the day or something and she doesn't want you being around or being handled. Sometimes they get an attitude. Number 5 is, sometimes chinchillas like to watch TV too, depending on what you're watching. And mine seem to like to watch infomercials for some reason, or they like to watch The Walking Dead. If you stand in front of their cage when they're watching this show, if their cage is, in the view of TV, they get mad and they'll end up yelling, screaming at you to get out of the way. These are just a few of the funny things that often chinchillas do. There's a lot more things that they do. I just wanted to give you 5 examples of some of the funny things they do.